Here's the quickest Fire Mage guide for Cataclysm. Fire Mage in Cataclysm revolves around the all-new Combustion. The goal is to have your 3 dots on the target: Living Bomb, Pyroblast, and Ignite. Then use Combustion to duplicate those dots into a super dot that does a ton of damage. The bigger your dots hit for, the bigger your Combustion will be, so I recommend grabbing a weak aura to help you know when you're getting the most out of your Combustion. Links in the description. This is your talent building glyphs. For single target, the opener looks like this. If you can precast Pyroblast to get the crit debuff and Pyro dot up. Use any external buffs like trinkets, potions, and stuff like that. Then cast Living Bomb, and if you happen to crit, which procs Ignite, you can go right into Combustion. If not, cast Fireball until you proc Ignite. Then cast Combustion with all 3 dots up. If you can't precast Pyroblast, use any external buffs, cast Living Bomb, Scorch to get the crit debuff, cast Flame Orb, and then cast Fireball until you proc instant Pyro and Ignite right into Combustion. Outside of your opener, all you're really doing is casting Fireballs to fish for instant Pyroblast from this talent, reapplying Living Bomb after it explodes, and casting Flame Orb and Mirror Image on cooldown. Now, for 3+ targets with Combust, our opener is slightly different. If you can precast Pyroblast. Use any external buffs, cast Living Bomb on 3 targets for the haste buff. Living Bomb is now capped at 3 targets anyway. Then Blast Wave, and if you happen to crit, which procs Ignite on your main target, you can go right into Combustion. If not, cast Scorch, not Fireball, until you proc Ignite, then cast Combustion with all 3 dots up. Now, what's really crazy is that if you get an impact proc from this talent, you'll be able to cast Fireblast to spread all of your dots, including Combustion. Then just fill with Dragon's Breath and Flame Strike. If you're saving Combustion on AoE, just Living Bomb 3 times if they're going to stay alive long enough, Blast Wave, Dragon's Breath, and Flame Strike. Now let's quickly go over some important abilities. Scourge is pretty damn awesome because you can cast it while moving. It costs 0 mana, and if you get super unlucky with instant Pyro procs, you can use Scorch to reapply your crit debuff to the target. Molten Armor and Arcane Brilliance are massive buffs that need to be applied. Conjure Mana Gem creates a gem that gives you mana back. Evocation will regenerate your mana over 5 seconds, and Time Warp is a massive raid-wide haste buff for 40 seconds. I've added a link in the description to a more in-depth guide if you're interested, but that's the Fire Mage. Let me know what class I should do next and subscribe for more classic guides.